Just a quick update from the news from last week, which was about people coming to Spain and whether they needed to fill in forms and whether you could be unvaccinated or not. And that's the principal reason for this video. So up until now, if you've wanted to come to Spain, Mallorca included, you had to be fully vaccinated, or you had to be able to show that proof that you'd recovered from COVID-19 within the last 6 months. Well, last Thursday, the Minister in charge of tourism said these rules are going to change imminently. He didn't give any idea of exactly when they were going to change, just very, very soon. And in fact, I think a little bit by surprise, and most people were taken unaware, it was actually published in the bulletin over the weekend. When I refer to the bulletin, this is the Bulletin Oficial de España, which is where all the legal documents are published. And well, what it says now is basically that if you are unvaccinated, you can still come to Spain. You'll be able to land in Spain and go on holiday. And that was the whole point of this. For anyone who is fully vaccinated, there's no change at all. You just come, show your vaccination certificate, and away you go. If you have had COVID within the last 6 months and you've recovered from that, then you need a certificate to show that, and you can come just as you could before. So the only people that it really affects are those people who haven't been boosted, so their second vaccination was more than 270 days ago and they've not received the booster, or those that simply haven't completed a vaccination schedule. And that really, I'm sure, must be quite a minority by now. So if you are amongst those and you've been put off booking a holiday, then you can book a holiday now, and all you need to do is provide a test which shows that you've not got COVID. So you take a PCR test, or you can have the antigen test. PCR test has to be done within 72 hours of travel, and the antigen test within 48 hours of being tested, of travelling. So once you've got those, you'll get a code, you'll get a receipt, you'll get a number which proves that you've done the test and it is negative. Obviously if it's positive you can't come anyway, but so assuming that it's a negative result, then you'll be able to travel. One little hurdle you just have to jump over: you've got to fill in the Spanish health locator form, which is on the Spanish government's website. It's quite easy because you just put in your data, passport number and the other information. Many of you will have done that before anyway. And you will also have to put in the code that comes with the PCR test, so your negative PCR test or your negative antigen test. This isn't one of those tests that you can buy from the chemist shop. This is one you've got to pay for, and it's what we used to have to do when we went over to see our daughters in the UK last year. We would have to go and do a PCR test then. There wasn't the choice of doing the antigen test, we had to do the PCR test. And then within 48 hours of travelling you have to fill in 24 hours, I can't remember. You've got to fill in a form which is the Spanish locator form. In effect, it's the health check form. What you end up getting, if you use it on your mobile phone, you'll get a QR code, and you just show that as you're coming into the country, and it's really quite simple and quite quick. No significant queues for us last year. There are queues this year, but both ends, that is, and that's I think that's something completely different. So, to sum up, you can come to Mallorca now if you have a certificate saying that you're fully vaccinated, a certificate saying that you have recovered from COVID within the last 6 months, or you've taken a PCR test or antigen test within the required time and filled in the Spanish locator form. So that means everyone now can come on holiday to Mallorca, and if you haven't already booked, you might find it difficult to get a place anyway, because the place is now booming for the summer and there won't be many places left. So if you are coming, I hope you have a lovely holiday. The weather is wonderful at the moment. There's clear blue skies. We've got extraordinarily hot weather. It's been well over 30 degrees over the weekend. It's a little milder today. There's a possibility of rain. I don't know, put a bit of a damper on it. A possibility of rain on Wednesday or Thursday of this week, but it will pick up again by the weekend. So thanks very much for watching. I hope it's been of help. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.